all of this? We could ask it this way. And whatever it is we do, we could ask, what is it that does all this? We're still in pursuit of the it. Now, if we're very serious in our endeavor to try to grasp what that is, it will deal us a very strange card: confusion, perplexity, and you know you're doing well. Puzzlement, you're doing better. The depth of puzzlement, you're getting close. You can probably reduce this one more step. We'll go 2 steps, but the next step is, you might say, just what is it, and forget the rest of it. What is it? Buddhists have a very nice variation of this. What is it that is seeing and hearing at this very moment? What is it right now that's seeing and hearing? Right? I'm seeing. There's something seeing. There's something hearing. What is it that's doing that? What is it? Can we find out what it is? Now, the biggest problem in this pursuit will become clear in this very simple exploration. I can ask, when did you arrive here? Clearly that involves time. Where are you? Location. How? How is that made? How are you sitting? That's parts to whole question. Who are you sitting there? Oh, do you want a name? Or do you want to know what's being named? We could go on with which, if you like, alternatives. But look here, you see, the question really is, if I add now, why, if I ask, why are you here? Why is that table here? Why are you? That requires some kind of explanation. Right? But it presupposes the existence of the thing. Why is this chalk? Well, it presupposes there is a chalk. You just want to know the why about it. It already presupposes you've answered the what. Who are you? That already assumes you know the person. It deals with a person. You just want to know something about that person, a name. How is that put together? It already assumes it exists. You just want to know how it's put together. Where is it? Or you just want the location, not worried about it. When, the same thing. You're not worried about it. You're worrying about the time in which you can describe or to talk about it. How do you know when you've answered a what question? This is the entire problem. You see, none of these questions is in any way separated from a what. Because I can ask a when question in terms of a what. What time is it? When did you get here? What time did you get here? Where are you sitting? At what location are you sitting? I can translate every one of these into a what?
Location.
Pardon me?
Location.
Yes, every one of them. Here's the whole problem, you see. We know how to answer these, and therefore each one of these can be translated into a what question. But does the what question ask something that is absolutely unique, to which none of these answers would be satisfying it? Look, try it again. If I ask, what is it that is seeing and hearing? Would a when work? Could you use a when to answer that? What is seeing and hearing? Do you mean right now?
No.
Yeah, but that doesn't give me the answer to what it is that's seeing and hearing. Say, is there something right now that is seeing and hearing? Yeah, where? If you know where, does that tell you what it is?
No.
How? Who? Therefore, the big mystery in all philosophy is this question. Is there any legitimate reason why we should use a what? Because philosophy, and our kind of philosophy, only deals with the what question, none of the others. If you like when, study history. If you like where, geography. How, any kind of mechanics. Who, psychology if you like. Why, causation. Reason. What? So, what is it that wills, that commands, that plans, that benefits? Now, there are many philosophers that come in and say, you cannot ask that question. There is nothing there that you can point to that could satisfy that question. And in a way, they're right. There is no thing there. There's no thing. There's no box inside of me. There's no pink box inside of you that you can say, that's me. Because someone would ask, pardon me, did something notice that green box that you call you? And we would be left with the same riddle. Good heavens, there must be something watching that. We can't be the thing that's watched. Now let's go a step further then. If you're pushing this question then, steadfast, moving forward into the what, oblivious to everything else, focused entirely on that question, then slowly all of the answers that you try out fail. They come up repeatedly, they fail. Finally, thank goodness, the mind loses interest in failures and they no longer come up. And then the mind quiets. Then the mind quiets. And then you're moving beyond the mind, beyond what we would call, let's just call it the thought realm for the moment, just beyond the thought realm. Now you only have occasional thoughts that come by. Now, you might either like these or dislike them. If you like them, then you might entertain it and consider its consequences and you go off on a trip. Or you may not like it and therefore you may get involved in trying to put it down or accusing yourself of being a this or a that for having such thoughts. But when that settles to, then we're in a different kind of realm now. We're open up to a different kind. Right? Now, you see, if it now stays in this way, quiet, unwavering,